Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been quite a few weeks that I haven't uploaded any videos, so I thought about doing a new video to show you all the updates that I've got for the month of December 2022. If I'm not mistaken, my last upload was around 3 weeks back, and I've been sick for the past 2 weeks, and the workload has been quite a bit heavy for the past 3 weeks. So that was the reason why I couldn't upload any videos. And I actually had been away from the tank for a few weeks now. So that's the reason why I haven't cleaned up the glasses yet. So this is how my tank looks if I didn't touch it for 3 weeks. The only thing I did was to clean off the front glass. Uh, if not, I haven't touched this tank for, yeah, as I said, 3 weeks now. Unfortunately, I lost a few acroporas in the past few weeks. I don't know the reason for that. This usually happens to me in this period of time, in the months of November, December. I have noticed this for the few years now. I'm guessing this has something to do with the temperature, because in the month of October, October and even September, my tank is kept at around 24 degrees, and in my previous video I showed the reason why I reduced the temperature of my tank in the month of November and December, and this is probably why I do lose a few acroporas in the winter times. The one coral which I had to cut off a lot is this blue stagon. If you have watched my previous videos, you could see that this acropora was around 20 to 30 centimeters tall, and now I had to cut it back. I'm not really worried about this because this is one of the hardy corals I have been keeping for a lot of years now. So yeah, if I give it some time, it should grow back pretty soon. And you can see that it's the same coral on the right side. It's lost a lot of tissue, so I need to do something about it. Just maybe clip off the tips and keep it. Uh, this is one of the corals that has taken a hit in my tank. And one other coral which is really suffering right now is this Galaxia. Yeah, this is probably a coral which is sensitive to temperature. This is not the first time this has happened to me. This happened around three years back. This was the very same coral which lost all of its tissue and it grew back up really quickly. So I'm positive about this. If I give it some time and get back the temperatures up and uh, give it a bit of push, maybe it grows back up. So I haven't lost hope on this coral. And one of the positive things that has happened to my tank that I've been noticing for the past 3 weeks is the colors of the corals has gotten really brighter. If you can look at this Montipora confusa over here, I'll try to put an image of this coral a few months back where it had gotten really pale, and since I came back, I've been seeing really brighter colors on this coral. And the reason for this is I'm guessing it has something to do with the nitrates. I don't think it has something to do with the trace elements because that has been dosed quite regularly and it's a stable parameter in my tank. And the only thing I'm guessing is the nitrate levels are probably higher right now, and this is the reason which has made these corals really bright up. I'm not quite sure if the colors are coming up as I'm watching right now, but this acropora microcladus has really brightened up too. So I'm guessing this has to do something with the nitrates level right now. I can't really tell you what my nitrates level was before and what it is right now because I never measure nitrates in my tank. So I'm guessing the nitrates are higher than what it used to be before. Oh boy, this Montipora cap, the red Montipora, is so bright right now. I'll try to see how it looks in the video, but I'm guessing it doesn't really pop up that much. But when I look at it with my very own eyes, it's very, very bright. As you might have already seen in my other videos, my main circulating pump is not really a power head but a return pump. This is a pump that I've been using as a primary power head in my tank, and when I keep the levels of uh, the level of flow lower, the euphoria really uh, puffs up, it expands to probably 2 or 3 times more than uh, it's when I have a higher flow. And as you can see, the higher nitrate levels are probably helping to get these bright green and violet colors on this particular Euphelia. With this Euphelia, I used to have a bit of issues with this. It used to get really pale before, and now it's quite bright. So I'm guessing this has something to do with nitrate levels too. And the star of my tank, the biggest acropora that I have, has to be this tortosa. This is the acropora tortosa, and uh, it has some brighter tips now, more brighter than what I used to have before. I don't know the reason for this, and yeah, it has grown really well, and yeah, I'm happy with this. In the previous video, I showed you all guys that I had a few issues with cyanobacteria patches on this side of the tank, and the solution I had was to just siphon it out and not use any kind of chemicals to treat it. And as you can see, three to 4 weeks later, I don't have any issues with cyanobacteria. Right now I have a very small patch of cyanobacteria in on one of smaller rocks in front of the tank, and apart from this I don't have any patches anymore on the other rocks. So I'm guessing a higher levels of nitrates in my tank right now is helping to get rid of the cyanobacteria. One other coral that gets really neglected in all of my videos is this brain coral that I have since the past 3 to 4 years. This used to be called as a brain coral, and I guess now it's reclassified as Echinacea. I'm not sure about it. Do let me know in the comments below. And this coral almost never grew in my tank, and since the past 3 weeks, as I'm guessing that my nitrates level are higher, I'm seeing a few new polyps on this coral. And one other coral that I'm working on right now is this candy cane coral. I am suspecting that it's getting a lot more light that it needs right now, and I'm thinking of keeping it in a area where there is much lesser light. So I've just chopped up a few polyps, and I'm trying in this zone here, and I can see that it's more puffed up than the colony. So I'm guessing that this coral needs much less light, and I have to put it in a more shadowy area in my tank. I need to find some space for that in the coming months, I guess. So this was an update video of my tank for the end of 2022. In the next video, I'll come up with something interesting to share with you guys on the reefing hobby. And until next time, happy reefing, take care and see you. Bye bye.